Polka Dot, say hi to your new audience. This is Polka Dot. She's my beloved cat. And she is hooked up to, right now, what we call the catwalk. And the catwalk is a way for the cat to be relatively independent while being on her leash. And the point of this is a great thing. You can take a clothesline with you camping. You can take your cats camping, and you don't have to worry about them being scared or running off. You can, and they have a relatively good amount of freedom, but at the same time, they can't just run off or get lost. And Polka Dot is normally an indoor cat, because the vet told us that indoor cats live longer. They have more safety. So that's important, and so we keep our little kitty safe, but we also give her outdoor time, which she likes to do. Occasionally, there's a hummingbird that comes along and tries to heckle her. I call it the suicidal hummingbird, because that cat will just sit there real quiet looking at that hummingbird, and before you know it, that cat is in the air, paw in the air, just barely missing that hummingbird. That hummingbird has to fly away real fast, not to end up being a snack. So then one time there was a squirrel that wasn't looking too healthy, and the cat was real interested in that. But I didn't let the cat get too close to the squirrel. She did get a lizard one time, and she managed to knock the lizard's tail off, and then I took the lizard away. Yeah, I try to. This is another thing. It also keeps the cat from being too cruel to other animals. Since we feed the cat very adequately, we don't really need her to be going and maiming all the wildlife. But she likes it. She likes her time outdoors. She can be outdoors. She can run around. She can frolic. She likes to get in the dirt and cavort. And she just has a great time. It's really nice in the nice weather. In case you're wondering about that harness is the best cat harness you can get. It's made by Crazy K Farms. It's called the Kitty Holster. And it's easier to put on than any other harness in the world. And it just Velcros right on. And it's a lot more secure than a lot of the harnesses. You get these other harnesses, they're just straps. And that's not too good. But Polka Dot, she loves her kitty harness. The cat's name is Polka Dot. She actually was abandoned. We think somebody maybe had to sell their house or foreclose their house, and they dumped the cat off here at the mobile home park. So the cat actually had a name tag. But the cat was just sort of howling and crying. She'd been wandering around for days. So of course we took her in and we fed her and we spoiled her immediately. And now we have the most spoiled cat here in the mobile home park. And the cat is the queen, you know. As you know, animals have owners, but cats have staff. So, and Polka Dot certainly has staff waiting on her hand and foot. The other thing is, sometimes when you first get a harness, cats don't like the harness. They don't know what to do. They just want to lay down. And if you're there holding the leash, you're not going to have patience for that. But if you put the cat on a catwalk, then the cat's eventually going to get up and do something. And then that's how you get the cat used to the harness. I started Polka Dot on the harness when she was pretty young, so she's pretty well used to it. But every cat has a different personality. You never know how your cat's going to react. You just have to be patient and let the cat adjust to whatever you're trying to get it to do. Polka Dot, do you want to say something to your audience here? She's just looking at you all with disdain because she's a very proud cat. So there she is. Oh, she's going to rub against my leg because she's a very loving kitty, aren't you, Pokey? Yeah. So, very beautiful cat, of course. And like I said, this is the catwalk. It's just a simple piece of clothesline tied from one end of our yard to the other. And I tried putting a pulley system on here, but you know, the simplest way, just put the leash right on the line and the cat can drag it along just fine. So, like I said, this is something you can take. If you want to take your cat camping, you can do it. Probably the next project is to find out the kayaking harness for the cat, so the cat can swim, you know, or paddle. But no, I'm kidding about that, of course. Although I have seen videos of people taking their cats kayaking, but half the time they just jump out and they look mad. So we're not going to try that with Polka Dot. But I do have a little a four-wheel camper, and I do take the cat camping, and the cat just likes to sit in the camper and look out the window most of the time. Occasionally I'll take the cat for the walk, and cat goes every way. Can a cat get away from a dog on this? Well, first of all, one thing I must emphasize is when you put a cat on a catwalk like this, it is a supervised activity. You don't just leave the cat by itself. You're there to deal with any tangles that the cat could get in. And the other thing is, we have this tree. Let me just pull over here so you can see our tree. I have this tree, and actually it was causing problems because the cat was climbing on the roof with it and getting stuck. We cut the tree halfway down, but not all the way down. The cat, if the cat is feeling threatened, the cat can just jump right up the tree, get up there and get away from the animal. And of course, I'm here, I'm watching the cat, so the cat isn't going to be really in trouble. Most of the there are dogs that come by and look at the cat, and Polka Dot doesn't run away. She actually runs toward them. She's looking for a scrape, and usually the owners are smart enough to pull their dogs away at that point, lest you hear a little dog going yip, yip, yip because the cat has scratched its nose off. So Polka Dot is not a very sociable cat. She will not tolerate other cats. She only looks with disdain at other dogs and says, "Get out of here," you know. But it is a very affectionate cat as far as humans is concerned, as long as you assume your super place and supplicate the queen. So, and of course there are limits. The cat would like to go further afield and chase after other wildlife, but we don't let it do that. So the cat learns not only that she has some freedom, but also that she's got some limits, and that sort of makes us all very workable. She's going to cavort in the dirt now. She likes to do that. She likes to sort of dig around, sometimes roll around. She likes to get as dirty as possible before she comes in the house. So a little bit like a dog in that respect. So, and that's the catwalk. You can build one of these for your own cat, and they can have some relative freedom while still remaining an indoor kitty cat. Polka Dot, do you have any parting words for your audience? You're just going to, whoops, there she goes. She says, "Get me out of here." Oh, food. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, this food is not good enough for my standards. I expect a better cuisine.